So, how does it tell me if it's drive? Doesn't drive, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Usually mine has a thing in there. Wow, the steering is just light.
Yeah. Don't run over the purple lady.
Yeah.
She doesn't even see us, does she? Doesn't even know we're here.
Car's so quiet.
Yeah. But now she sees us and she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Typical lady walking in the park, huh?
Left or right?
You can go back up on the highway there. I have no idea how well I'm videotaping.
The brakes, you just gotta tap it a little bit and it just stops.
Yeah. And the more motor, the more car, the more brakes.
Yeah.
So the regular GTI has a little more power, a lot more braking. The R line, a little more power, a lot more braking there.
Yeah. So do I get in this lane right here?
Yeah, go for that middle lane. Now take it easy in the turn and then just stand up on it and punch it going down that hill. Good, he's not going to get in front of you. Yeah, just stand up on it and go down this ramp.
Wow.
And that's just a regular SE model Golf.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine, the GTI would have put you up there in front of that black Subaru Forester, and the R line would have had you up there behind that red pickup truck. And people wonder why they get their doors blown off when they're driving a Subaru WRX, you know? Yeah, they're fast. They're real sporty looking. They look like a hot rod. Yeah. They get their doors blown off by a GTI, they come see me, and then I help them pick one out.
I actually saw one last week, and it was pretty fast.
Yeah?
It sounded cool. I think it was straight by.
Where'd you see it, here in town? Or?
Yeah, I was coming back from school, and I just looked.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of them over in Richland that are souped up, and they're beyond what Volkswagen would ever do to a four-cylinder engine. They are just stupid fast. Like I said, that R-Line, or that Autobahn version is an SE, but it's a GTI Autobahn with the high-speed suspension and tires and everything, boosted to 410 horsepower. And I can't even imagine what it's like to drive. When he leaves our dealership, I tell him to go to the next street down and come by, because I want to hear it go between second and third, because he smokes the tires between second and third when he goes by. 410 horsepower in a car this size is ridiculous. But he has a lot of fun with it.
These are great daily drivers.
I had the first GTI I ever sold 2 years ago when I started this job. I sold to a 71-year-old man. He works out at Hanford, and his Corvette, he was racing a guy in a GTI, and he got his lunch handed to him, you know. GTI beat him, and he was pretty upset about it. And he traded in his Corvette and got his wife a Honda Ridgeline and brought his Suburban, his wife's Suburban, down to me and traded in the Suburban and got a GTI just like the one on the showroom floor that I showed you. And he's called me about a dozen times over the year to say, guess what I'm racing right now? And he'll tell me. And he puts me on, he calls me from Bluetooth. Hey Gordon, guess what I'm racing right now? And I can hear the engine revving up, and shifting, and I can hear something next to him, but I can't see it, I'm just on Bluetooth. He goes, I'm racing a Ferrari. And I'm going, where are you? He goes, I'm out here on my way to work.
Wow.
And this is what this guy does on his way to work. Because there's so many people out there at Hanford making buku dinero,
Yeah.
and he's racing them. And there's a racing club out there. They race the SCCA races around out there, and they have a lot of fun. And a couple of them have gotten GTIs, and it's gotten real competitive lately. Just pull up there.
Right here?
Yeah. So how'd you like this ride?
Wow, it's awesome, man.
I mean, this is just a base Golf, and it felt good.
Yeah.
Was it anything like what you were expecting?
Feels pretty good, the steering,
Yeah.
and it's awesome.
It's a solid car, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know what? All of them come with a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. That's what's smart about buying a Volkswagen. We stand behind the product, no matter how much you want to race it, drive it, or just be a commuter back and forth to work. They're all built to race, they're all built to handle great, but they're all built to drive every day. And they give you a 6-year, 72,000 mile warranty saying, we got your back.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
So, take me through all these setups, display.
Well, you got radio right here, and that's going to give you your stations. If we had a phone, well, we could make phone calls easy enough like that. Voice command.
Oh, you can't talk in.
Yeah, you can tell it to call Gordon at the dealership, and it will.
Pretty nice.
She's getting aggravated. I better leave her alone. You have a smartphone? Oh yeah, I've got it in my hands here. Is this an iPhone?
No, it's an LG.
LG. Mirror Link, Android, Apple CarPlay. All that is supported. All you have to do is Bluetooth it, and then plug in your power cord to the USB outlet down here. And this computer system in here will connect with your phone and pull all your apps and everything up. No matter what phone you have, it's going to work. I'll be honest, it works really quick with Apple. It works pretty quick with Android. Mirror Link I haven't experienced yet, but I'm sure it works real well. Android seems to be the slowest one, but it does sync, it does work with it just fine. But and everything else about the car, like I said, this is an SE with a sunroof. It's got power, everything. It's just a great car. And when you go to the SEL version, you get the Fender sound system, and most all the GTIs have that. The R certainly does. The car is meant to entertain and keep you busy and active while you drive. When you go to car, it says it's ready for an oil change. Well, it's been in the lot the whole time it's been here, which has been about 3 weeks. So it's not due for an oil change. They just didn't hit the reset button. But it'll tell you a lot more about the car, the vehicle status, tire pressure systems, and vehicle status is all it's going to do right now. Menu. There's part of your menu. I think there's more to it. Yeah. That's obviously a touch screen.
Does this have the detail, like the sport mode, eco mode?
Yes, it does. I believe it does. Do you see a button over there that shows that?
Right here?
No, under the dash, or on the dash over there.
No, just
There's not a
lights.
mode button.
Nope.
Here, I'll let you do the recording. This one does not have that.
Yeah. But other than that, it's pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's a super fun little car. All of them being the same size are easy to drive, easy to park, good everyday commuters. It's just whether or not you want to work out at Hanford and race a Ferrari or a Porsche or a Corvette today, as to what style you want to buy.
Yeah.
And of course, they all go up in price. This one is $26,000. The regular GTI is about $36,000 loaded out. And if you go for an R, you're looking at $44,000.
44. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get darn expensive. But you're looking at an all-wheel drive version of the GTI with a little bit bigger engine, a lot more suspension, and a drivetrain that is just made to race.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's basically a race car with street clothes.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it, Tanner Faust races the Volkswagen Bug, the Beetle we call it,
Yeah.
in the Crosstrack series. And the DSG transmission is what they developed for him, because if you're not first off the line, you're going to get passed.
Yeah.
And usually when you're getting passed, you're getting a flat tire because the guy behind you, they're sliding at the same time, and their fenders, they cut tires all the time.
Yeah.
So if you're not first out, you have to pass that guy in front of you. You might flatten his tire, or he might flatten your tire, depending on your passing skills and where and what happens. And if that does happen, you're pretty much out of the race then.
Yeah.
And they only race about 4 laps.
Yeah.
So it's all about getting the car out first.
Yeah. He also drifted the Volkswagen Passat. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, Tanner's a pretty awesome driver.
Yeah.
He knows how to handle cars, and Volkswagen has him spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
They pay him a lot of money to drive their cars.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've got the new Arteon, and I haven't seen him drive that,
No.
but I bet it's something special too. Because the Passat GT, which he's driven, is a lot of fun. And we had about 5 of those here, and I scared the hell out of some people in that car.
Yeah.
Going around those turns there. It's really scared them.
Yeah.